Here we are again. It's time for Join Dota League Season 4 xGame versus Album Sheet, a best of 2 here in the Division 1. My name is HeflaTV. You are here on HeflaTV 1. HeflaTV 2 is already online, and later we also have like another game for the Yard Red Festival on our ESFX channel. That's pretty much the program for today. And even after this best of 2, it's not enough. We have, one best of 2 more, I think. If I'm not mistaken, yes we do. Denial versus Moscow 5. They pretty much play, I don't know, all the small tournaments at the moment, like Join Dota League as well as like the Yard Red Festival. I guess they just want to get rid of it, to have like a cleared schedule. I definitely like that, a lot of games, even though the timing is a bit unfortunate. Obviously, I mean, we have the Starladder going on at the same time, so there's like 100,000 people watching Starladder, obviously. But, well, we still go for it. That's why we are here on HeflaTV. We don't care. We even cast while the TI is going on. Either way, guys, let's see what we got here. The draft is starting. I'm solo for this one. I still hope I'm getting someone to bounce ideas off for the next time cast. But it seems like Sunday, Starladder, everything, people being sick here on of the HeflaTV crew. A lot of stuff is going on. Let's see. Somewhere I have to magically get a co-caster. So let's see what we got. Everything is standard so far, at least when it comes to the bans. We have the Death Prophet as well as the Razor, the Viper right after, and the 4th decision is coming out soon. On the other side, that's actually quite interesting what Album Sheet is gonna ban there, because we have the Scarab Mage as well as the Centaur, so this combination is not gonna happen. I actually like this combination, super synergy between both of the heroes, nice magical burst, and of course the double edge like scaling with the amplify of the Scarab Mage. And the two others is like also initiation, support, getting banned out. So xGame, they don't have to worry about their cause whatsoever. They just have to worry that they're a bit short on support soon, because Batrider, Disruptor being banned out, at xGame they want to go for more. Album Sheet, they decided to go pretty heavy on their picks. I mean, if you look at it, Brewmaster already, as well as the Medusa, that's definitely something. But not short of farm, or need of farm, is the Naga Siren on the other side. So Medusa versus Naga Siren, and the Ogre Magi, the Ding-a-Ding hero is out. The lottery has to be always with you, obviously. That's what I dislike about the Ogre, but then again it always feels like if you get the multicast, it's always in a good position or in a good situation. So let's see where this one is going, how lucky the Ogre is. And someone is saying, hello all 7 people. Yes, 7 people, but it's gonna be more, I'm pretty sure. At least the game is on Dota 2 Best YOLO. You can bet there. Unfortunately, nowhere else. I think on all the other betting sites, there's nothing. They're all occupied with Starladder, but it doesn't matter. Even this game is gonna be promising, because look at it. I mean, just look at it. Outworld Destroyer is coming out. So Naga Siren, an OD versus a Brew in the mid, and Naga Siren, Medusa farming, race farming on the safe lanes. That's how it looks at the moment. And to be honest, slightly advantage for xGame at the moment, simply for the reason that Brewmaster is gonna have like a hard time against the OD. Like, he's gonna be mana starved all the time. That means no Thunderclap, Harass. Drunken Haze, yeah, sure. You still have mana for that, even if you have like 3 stacks up. But that's it. So if he goes for Bolo Crowing, which he's probably gonna do, then it's just for HP restoration. Everything else is gonna be in vain. Mana, pretty much forget about it with the OD. When it comes to the OD, well, against the Medusa, I mean, the intelligence reduction is not too crazy on the Medusa, because the mana shield, the mana pull she got when she's fully farmed, sure, it helps a tiny bit. When it comes to the damage, obviously the Arcane Orb, that's quite something, and so far we don't have typical BKB heroes on Album Sheet side. So Sand King, Doza and Brewmaster, I don't think we're gonna see BKB rushes on any of them, which means the OD can potentially dish out quite some damage when it comes, to his orb effect. Plus the Ogre, we have a stun. With the Sand King, we have a stun now. And in theory, we have an ensnare of the Naga Siren. But I think she's gonna be farming all the way, just like the Doza. The question is, however, who's gonna win this? I mean, who is really gonna win this game if we put a Naga Siren face to face with a Medusa? We have illusions, a lot of split push versus a Medusa fast farming, obviously, then later cleaning out everything with split shot, even the illusions. To be honest, if the Naga Siren goes for a diffuser plate here, which I very much think so, then Medusa obviously has a problem with the mana shield. Like, if a lot of illusions plus the main heroes hit you, the Outworld Destroyer is helping him, even the Lion there with some mana drain. It's quite something, so you can't really rely on your mana shield that much, or you need a team that keeps them all away. That's my solution, at least for now. Well, we have to see where this one is going. I definitely like the Lion pickup. It's something that helps you, especially against the Brewmaster. You have an instant hex, you have a follow-up stun, and you have maybe something coming from the Ogre right after. That's a lot of lockdown, and with the Finger of Lulz, we can pretty much burst down the Brewmaster before he gets into Primal Split, and that's something you really want to achieve. Rubik. Okay. The Rubik is quite interesting. I mean, what can the Rubik steal at the moment? Stealing the Naga song? Okay, interesting. Maybe the Ensnare? Sure. From the Lion, well, stealing the Finger of Death, that's a full value still, if you can actually go for it. And since the Lion has quite limited mana, it's very likely that you might be able to steal that Finger. So that's some nice burst on the Rubik. When it comes to OD Ultimate, no, it's not really worth it. Then rather having the Astral Imprisonment, that's always something nice to have, passively or aggressively. And as for the Ogre, I guess you can use all three spells. So the Rubik has quite a spectrum where you can just blindly go for a steal, and he has like a useful spell as such. Just with the Naga Siren he has to be careful, as well as with the Lion. Those two, they have to be timed if he really wants to get those ultimates out. Either way, the last band, no Nyx Assassin. Okay, that is quite interesting. I mean, Nyx Assassin against Naga, Lion, even OD. It's quite a nice hero actually. If you get close, obviously. And Nature's Prophet being banned out. They are afraid that there's more push potential coming out of xGame. So Naga Siren being farmed, split pushing, on top of that Nature's Prophet, I guess that would have been a bit overkill. There's some push potential. Well, let's see what else is coming. The fifth one. I mean, for xGame, we need an offlaner right now. I mean, Ogre Magi and the Lion, I can see that with the Naga in the lane. OD obviously in the mid, so we need an offlaner. A Titan that would be still in. I'm not sure if that's what they want to go for. The center has been banned out quite early by Album Sheet, so that's not an option. Let's see. Let's see what they can go for, or what they want to go for. Something greedy that can transition into damage. Something passive that just stays on the lane. But yeah, like a lot of... Oh. Oh. That's interesting. So instead of Ogre Magi offlane, Lion goes with the Naga and the Enigma and the jungle, OD in the mid. That's how I see it at the moment. Well, it's quite interesting. I mean, you optimize your farm, obviously. Then again, you have less stun potential on the lane if Lion and Ogre are not paired up with the Naga Siren. Because, like on paper at least, it looks awesome. Wait for level 2. You have Riptide for damage. You have a stun, you have a slow. You have a Hex, which equals a slow. You have another stun. And you have an Ensnare. You can lock down one target so much that it has to be a kill just by right clicks and whatever else is coming there. So I was really hoping for that try line, but it seems like it's not gonna happen. Instead, whoa, now that's interesting. I mean, it adds something that, how can I describe this? It adds something that sure can transition into damage. But Chomi is on it. Bignum on the Brewmaster, Inquisitor and Medusa. So this is mid and... yeah, Inquisitor is playing the safe lane. Huh. I'm a bit... yeah, I'm very curious about it, because the offlanes of both teams, they're everything but like traditional offlanes. So we have to see where this one is going. But I can just see the Kunkka there. Or is it really Bignum going in there? And we have a Kunkka here on Chomi. Looks like it. Either way, I'm gonna introduce the teams really fast so you have like an idea who we are dealing with. We have guy here playing the Ogre Magi. Behind him we have what is that name? That sounds new. So equal on the Ogre, but what is that? S74C47? Okay, I have to look up who that originally is. Reeves, obviously on the Lion. What the fucker on the OD. Mantis on the Naga. Wait, but who's missing? Mantis, Reeves. Looking for that setup, but they might actually see someone before, so I have to stop my introduction while I still look at it's Reeves, equal, what the fuck, Mantis, Stalkit. Stalkit is missing. So that is Mr. Stalkit in the awesome letters. I was always bad reading those letters. So this is Stalkit in awesome computer language. I love it. The internet is always golden for me. Either way. Then we have Aloha Dance on the Sand King, No Fear playing the Rubik. Inquisitor, I already said it on the Duza. In the mid we're gonna see Chomi on that Conker with, I hate that set so much, it looks like some crazy animal. And Bignum is gonna be in the offlane on the Brewmaster, so that's actually quite interesting. The laning on Album Sheet side is not as I expected it, not even close to it. That this Brewmaster is gonna end up in the offlane. Maybe it was a decision fast, just because they face what the fucker on the OD. That is the only thing I can actually explain it with. So either way, we have Konka versus what the fucker. I mean, you can't really do anything with mana either, just like the Brewmaster. And that Enigma is actually ending up in the offline. I thought maybe it's a jungle Enigma, but no, this tri-lane, as I mentioned already, it's too powerful to actually make something happen. But Bignum, he is ignoring the fact at the moment, but there's no other stun and no ensnare. They need to wait for the level 2 to actually make something happen, but still, with all this harass and the right clicks, Bignum got more than 50% of his HP just ripped apart. As for the runes, I didn't even check. We have, who got the bounty rune? The Naga Siren actually top got that small little XP and gold advantage, while Enigma, which you see it, is still working with the illusions. Illusions running out, should send them on a hero, but no, he's still using them, trying to last it, trying to deny, obviously. So far, he's quite okay on a lane, but oh, there's already an opening. It's just for harass, but sure. He even got the time to turn around, get that 1 CS, but I mean, they're fine. No Fear and Inquisitor dealing a lot of damage on Enigma. He only has a set of normal tangos, which means he can't take that harass forever. In the mid, Chomi, well, 100 mana. He's using it before he doesn't have anything left, obviously. Level 3 now, we have a level 2 Astral Imprisonment, and there it should come. But still, what the fucker? I mean, look at his HP. Right now, he's still, yeah, he has some problem at least keeping up with the HP. But there should be a bottle up soon. 400, 500 gold at the moment. But you gotta be careful. New rune spawned. The Sand King is getting the invisibility rune. And top, I think Reeves. Did Reeves get it? No, the Brewmaster. Bignum actually had to make a huge turn, got that bounty rune. Sure, it helps him in his pretty awkward lane, because he can't go anywhere near that Naga. If the supports rotate in, that's about it. I mean, that's all she said. And I don't know, is something happening with this invisibility rune? About 5 seconds left on it. But he's too far under the tower. There's nothing happening. Or maybe now the level 1 burst strike, and the second stun obviously hits the turn. Now it's all about the right clicks, but the self-disruption, Aloha, he's going down. That is theoretically our first blood, but no one gets credit for it except for the dire side. So in the end, well, nothing really happened there. Minus 59 gold, that's all she wrote there. Very lucky for what the fucker. His bottle is coming, which means he can actually stay on lane. And excuse those little noises I have here, because I'm still sick. In theory, I was not ready to cast with my voice and my cough and whatnot, but yep, we have like a little go. Here, Inquisitor versus Stalkit, but whoa. What is Inquisitor doing? He kinda underestimated the Eidolon damage, but then again also, like Stalkit, is really low. He has to be careful. There is, oh, with the Fate Bolt and the right clicks. Oh, the stun is coming in. It is enough for the first blood, even though No Fear is getting really low by the Eidolons. The Eidolon's not strong enough. That's too bad. But yeah, nice little play by the Rubik coming out, securing that first blood. It's 1-1, but now we just got the first blood in the mid. Oh, Chobi, you don't want to be there. There's the Astro Imprisonment, and that buys them time. Stun number 1, stun number 2. It has to come out right now, and they have a Hex as well. Now it's all about them right clicks, and it should be enough. Who gets the credit for it? It's the Ogre Magi. Well, he's getting some tower hits, but I think he wants to go back either way, or he's using himself. That's about it. So Chomi being ganked in the mid. And I mean, this is the perfect setup. Usually you have like that little gap between reaction time and whenever you have your smoke revealed, but with the Astro Imprisonment you can really just completely go for it. Astro Imprison someone, they can come close, and then with a dual stun setup it's easy going. And they actually wanted to go here. Oh, Bignum running there. We have no ensnare still, but we should have a Hex, and now the right clicks with the Riptide. That's another kill here for xGame. I didn't think they're gonna dive it, but I was completely wrong. I mean, they know exactly what they can do. And the good thing about it is Naga got credit for it, so that's exactly what you need. You have a Doozer versus a Naga farming, so the Naga has to go for it. And kinda surprised, the Naga is actually bottle crowing, leaving one charge inside. What is the Doozer going for? And by the way, the lags, I completely agree. I also had like some little stutter action. Seems like Valve servers not too stable. Maybe Starladder overloading the network, who knows? But what is the Doozer going for? Do we have anything in? No, this is just for Chomi in the mid. Seems like he's going for PTs. That's actually quite interesting on a Kunkka. Going for PTs on a Kunkka for stats? Or what is this? I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be, but yeah, Bignum, he's disconnecting. Less for the Rubik. Not quite sure why he's in there, but no fear. I mean, he paused at least for Bignum. Still, I'm surprised about the Doozer. 700 gold, the Basilos plus the boots. I thought he has more farm, but he's only 23 and 10. Somewhere denies, well, Mantis, he's having a good time, obviously. He still has like all his starter items. The bottle came out, even though I'm not a huge fan of that bottle, because right now, I mean, OD is taking 1 rune, the support securing the others. Maybe you have Album Sheet also going for 1 rune, so I don't think there's much left for him, which obviously means now that he's going to Bottle Crow. But if you're completely undisturbed on a lane, you might as well just skip the bottle, in my opinion, and just go for something else. I mean, after all, it's more than 600 gold value, which you could put into an item. If you if we put that on his 700 gold, for example, he's halfway to a Radiance. I mean, at least to the Sacred Relic. Well, I have a 67 ping at the moment here. It's quite high, even for me. Usually I have like a 20, 25-ish ping and Bignum offline. Well, that's bad news. Is he getting DDoSed? I hope not. Yeah? From his mom. Okay, perfect. Language I don't understand. Well, actually I understand some words, but Atutakoya. Jesus. Guys, keep it English so I actually have something to talk about. Otherwise this is kinda awkward pause. 5 minutes in, nothing really happened except for that like first blood and the 2 rotations we had by the Ogre and the Lion, which I already said in the draft. But before that, it's too early for everything. But at least Bignum is back. I mean, he was dead anyway, but now he's back. They paused. Let's see. I don't want to check the server ping. Let's just hope it's immediately where it should be. Low ping. How's the Enigma actually doing? I mean, last hit wise for offlaner, well, definitely doing a bit better than Bignum, simply because he can deny the creeps. That's why he got 5 denies and 6 last hits. Still, he died on a lane, but so did Bignum, and Bignum, he's not denying anything. He's just happy that he got those 5 CS. I'm actually surprised he got those 5 CS. I guess that was when the Ogre and the Lion rotated mid. That was that small window where he actually was able to get something. But beyond that, if they do it correctly, if there's like 100% deny attempts coming out, plus maybe even some polls, they should be able to completely deny the or the CS at least to Bignum. For experience, well, the range is quite high. He should be still able to get some experience here and there. It's not really happening though at the moment. Let's see. They say he still has 500 MS. What does that mean? Ertokak ward Jiggernauta? I mean, this means this is like ward is ward, and then Jiggernauta, that's possessive. The A is for possessive, but what does that even mean? Okay, I stopped trying to decipher their language with my very limited Slavonic language knowledge. Just some vocabularies left. But still, guys, we have another best of 2 after this, so I really hope we are not going for like a crazy pause. It's already 25 minutes in, so I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what exactly we are waiting for. I mean, if he has that high MS, and if he doesn't have like a stable IP, then he has to change it ASAP, I guess. If not, then I don't know what's the solution. If it's really DDoS or something, then there's no solution to it. DDoS protection, change an IP, that's all you can do. But you have to find out why you're DDoS in the first place, and how. Ah, okay. Someone in the chat is actually translating some stuff for me. That's cool. I love it. Chat translator. Twitch chat. Some people say Twitch chat is just ludicrous and completely useless, and most of the time it's true. But sometimes there's good information even in the Twitch chat. Well, at least I can smoke, so it's all cool. While we're looking at our screens, guys, and just not doing anything. Ping! Ping says, well, that's the old issue. Uva starket Livanet Isliche. But yeah, the admin got it right. Just waiting is not a solution. I completely agree. We have to have some other solution, please. Because there's no point today, like there's no better timing for those games anyway. Like right now there's Starletter, and later there's gonna be the Summit. So even if the games they gonna be horribly delayed, there's no point. It will always be like next to those big events. So viewer wise for me, it's not really worth it anyway. So we might as well just play it. And I don't want to miss the other best of 2 because we don't have anyone else left. HeflaTV 2 is right now online. They are in their game 2 with Moscow 5. Then they swap to Yard Red Festival. And I'm stuck here with 2 best of 2 on HeflaTV 1. And if one is late, then the other one is not getting casted. Or maybe just, I don't know, hopping in late or so. but that's something I usually don't want to give the viewers because it's, I don't know, it's always a bad. Oh, syndrome of Dota. See? Like I translated it right. This is like Juggernaut Ward. So I was completely right. Like Erto Kak Ward Juggernauta. Where was it? See? I translated it correctly. I can't even believe that. So, what's the solution, guys? Okay, that's actually an interesting proposal. Want to save, load, and play with stand-in, but then again, Bignum. I don't know. You don't really want to replace Bignum, and Bignum is calling his internet company. Well, that's something that's probably gonna take ages. Especially since I live currently in Hungary here, using the Hungarian telecom, and they're not flexible at all. Like, you guys have to imagine, like, if you're on like a streaming service like HeflaTV, and I'm streaming right now from this internet connection of the Hungarian telecom, there is like just a minimum upload speed guaranteed, even though you are supposed to have a lot more. So on paper I have like 10 Mbit upload, but like they can only guarantee 2 in peak times and whatnot. And like last time I was actually there in the telecom headquarters, and I was asking for like a business line, something that, I don't know, gives me some proper warning when internet is going offline due to maintenance and whatnot, because not even that is happening. In Germany, for example, like where I have direct comparison, or Canada, if your ISP is going offline, like on a maintenance or anything like that, I mean, obviously when there's a server exploding somewhere, there's nothing you can do. Even beyond the Summit and Join Dota, they have problems like that. But yeah, like for the smaller studios out there, like finding like a proper solution is really hard. And for the Hungarian net, it's well, we don't even get or I don't even get a warning when there's a maintenance, which is something I completely hate about them. So it could be, for example, that in 10 minutes they schedule, I don't know, a 2 hours maintenance, and I didn't even know about it. And that's what sucks the most about it. And there is no business internet, which means I try to avoid to cast at the moment, because I got some internet issues the last 2 weeks since they had maintenance stuff. But I mean, we have enough other streamers, obviously. But today I'm solo. So please, Hungarian Telecom, don't fuck me over today. That would be bad. I have no idea what they're chatting. Either way, he's reconnecting, and let's hope he fixes this issue now, because then I don't know, if you're really gonna wait like for ages here, it's also something I completely dislike. Then I might actually drop out of this game and then go for the other best of 2. Oh well. If that's the ping number, then Jesus, guys, where is the ping? The ping is missing. In Soviet Russia, we have ping pings you. See, that's exactly the reason why you don't want to be in a solo cast when something like this happens, when it's not like a LAN event or anything where you don't have ping issues. Even though, for those who remember, like the last 2 weeks we were casting like the Thai championship, a big LAN event, for 20,000 and another 15,000 prize pool event the weekend before the BGC, the Brazil Gaming Cup, and like even on the LAN they had problems like computer crashing and someone tripping over the cable, and we had the same problem on ESL1 where someone was pretty much shutting out completely the right side booth, and I don't know what other catastrophes have been there. On Starladder, well, sometimes the sound is completely muted of casters in interviews, in-game stuff like that. I saw all that happen today. So you see, guys, like it doesn't matter how big or small you are. Hashtag production value is always there, but oh, I can't even believe it. We unpaused this 5 minutes into the game and we are here. I even forgot where we are. But it seems like a game of Dota between album sheets and xGame, and now we just, I don't know. I tried to go back to my train of thought where we finished. Like the last action before that awkward pause was Bignum actually dying in his offlane after they ganked Chomi in the mid, and that other one kill of xGame, that was actually the SK dying to a tower, and the only kill album sheet got was on the offline Enigma. So that was like pretty much the summary of what happened the last 5 minutes. So, and now we're going back into the game. Nothing really changed. It's still Naga versus Medusa, farming. At the moment the OD in the mid, he got a double damage rune, and that's nothing you want to go against, which means to conquer, yeah, he's stacking rather. That's a wise decision, because OD hurts as such already, and if he has a double damage, that's something you really don't want to have. In the chat, please go game, they say. Yeah, I totally agree, guys, but game is coming, you will see it with a 2 minutes delay. So while I'm talking right now here, you guys are still complaining about the pause. So was I, but now we're back here. We have a smoke rotation though, and they're gonna find two. They even find that the dudes are here right away. Oh, the ultimate is coming on. Are they gonna be petrified? Yes, the lion will be, and all the damage. They still have the stun of the ogre. Now the OD is coming in. The ultimate is up there as well, and the Enigma is helping with the stun. So Inquisitor, he's going down, and oh, Aloha took that big fat hammer as well. A lot of damage on him. No Fear is the only one, but he kind of got tricked by the trees, like equal. Pulled him in, and now it's all about the right clicks. One more stun, and oh, the stick actually keeping him alive for just some seconds. Nevertheless, it's 3 down, and xGame there striking hard. The only good thing is that Bignum finds some farm in the meantime, and so does Chomi, but I mean, buying farm for some heroes at the cost of 3 others being dead, it's not really worth it. Plus, the Naga is completely undisturbed. Even with Bignum around, he can't really do anything. That's a level 5 Brewmaster versus a Naga on level 7. Alone the Riptide will just drive him out of lane, and it's not really working. In direct comparison, Duza being ganked, having less farm already, and the Naga not being ganked and having more farm, it's just bad news. But oh, in the mid, there's the boat. It's actually connecting, but it's more or less a farming boat. Okay. It's like a fishing boat. Just going out, finding something. Some new water coming out here, but that's pretty much about it. The 2 stun supports, they're rotating top. They want to get Bignum maybe before he hits level 6, but it's too late. He is level 6. Now they need to get him before anything else is happening. Oh, there's a random stun, but it was more like a farming stun as well, just like the boat we saw before. In the mid, poor Chomi, he's eating a lot of those. Astro Imprisonment, look at his mana, 273, that's just with 1 stack. I mean, Kunkka is coming or like naturally already with like a very low mana. He didn't go for bottle, he went for PT, something I haven't seen in always, ever. I don't know, like I can't even recall when I saw the last time a Kunkka with PTs. This is very uncommon. I have to check the stats for it if I remember after the game, because that is very, very low. Usually you might see that just on support Kunkkas that just want to get some stats and they're not interested in face pools, but sure, he wants to go for it, and I don't know, as the game unfolds we will see what he's thinking about. Just have to... Yep, Oh, I love it. When you're alone, you have to do stuff in the background as well. Either way, Inquisitor, he's back on lane trying to catch up, but still, by now, with his gank, he's like 14 CS behind now. The only good thing is he has a ton of denies, and the Enigma obviously left the lane, so he is undisturbed right now as well. Bignum, oh, he's getting some mana drain harass as well, but the Lion, he has to be careful. I mean, he's staying in the lane at the moment because he wants the magic finger. He wants the finger of lols for him. And Bignum, he gotta be careful. Like, if he's kept on full mana, that's stun, that's a finger, and all he needs to do is drain some mana, maybe in between 1 or 2 ticks. But in the mid, oh, we have to go. The first black hole of the game, it's on Chomi, but it's completely whiffed. It's for nothing. It's just a black hole, but no damage whatsoever. No orb on the OD yet, and therefore barely any damage. I think he had 2 stacks. That's it. Yeah, one just faded, and the other one there. So right clicks. Nope, not really. And the Ogre coming with the okayish base damage, still not enough for Chomi to die there. So everything's fine. So they know at least now for more than 2 minutes we have no black hole to fear. That's good news for album sheets, obviously. The Enigma, oh, back to lane, trying to deny some of the farm of the Medusa, maybe. But he has to be careful. Oh, I'm sorry. Because no fear is coming, but the creep wave actually saw him. Some right clicks, and there's the stun. Oh, Stalker. That's an awkward position. The snake and the last right click is gonna be the Sand King. The Ogre coming here from the side. He can't really do anything. He just picked up, yeah, the corpse there of the poor Enigma. I don't even know what he was trying to do there. Was that a farming attempt in the enemy jungle? Was that maybe a ganking attempt of the Ogre or someone else rotating in Bignum? Well, he has to be careful, because we have a level 6 Lion now, which means just one Riptide and the finger, that's already very close. And look at the mana drain now, he's officially mana drained. He's below the threshold for his primal split, and that's obviously bad news. Now if he's stunned and Riptided and fingered, he's dead. So Bignum, in my opinion, he shouldn't stick around. It's very dangerous what he's doing here, but it's so tasty. The CS, finally, the creep wave is under the tower, so he really wants to get it, but it's not really going anywhere. Well, Chomi, he farmed his camp now. That was a triple camp. Still, that OD is also having free farm. This is what worries me the most about xGame's farming at the moment. The Naga just farming completely undisturbed, and the OD is doing similarly well. The only one who has some strange plays plus 2 deaths now is, of course, Mr. Starcat, but he's back to the jungle, which is, I guess, the best decision he can go for. He wants to go for Midas. Please, what are you doing here? This is some super late game approach from xGame. Like Naga Siren, OD, farming. Well, they killed the Rubik off here, but I almost missed. But still, I'm so baffled by the fact that Enigma is going for a Hand of Midas and actually has it right now. He's missing even a creep to use it on, but they're gonna get the tower instead. There it is, and yeah. The Naga... Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did I miss that one? Naga Siren just got killed, and that was the Sand King with the Blink Dagger was part of that, and Kunkka. Oh god. How can I miss it? Either way, let's see what's happening. I don't even know what the Naga was doing there in the mid, because top was still full of farm, and I don't know, he went for Aquila and nothing else. 1k away from the relic, so I'm not sure why he didn't just farm his relic top there. Everything would have been fine. He could have even been there for the tower last hit, would have secured his relic at 13, 14 minutes, something like that. But oh, in the mid, they want to go, and beautiful, the Torrent as a second stun, and if they wanted to, they even have the telekinesis. They used it. I don't think it was necessary, but it's a clean kill on OD, who has a killing spree, so that actually hurts xGame a lot. But oh, Inquisitor, he sent out the snake, but look at the ultimate. They're gonna be petrified, but they stun him before. Now the question is, do they have enough time? Is there Ensnare? No, but they have a Naga Song in case they want to. But the boat on the Lion, there's the Naga Song. It's not gonna connect on anyone. Naga Illusion's out, they want to pursue this, and we have another black hole. Beautifully done on 2 of them. Who do they focus first? It's Inquisitor going down, no fear, and Chomi might even be the third one. So mana train, but it's not enough for a hex or a stun. He's turning around, but the Naga is just too fast. Even Aloha, he can't even do anything. He doesn't even have a stun. He has to use the stick for it. Show me the jukes, but the Ogre, there's the last punch, but the Ogre is gonna pay for it. But Aloha, now he doesn't even have mana for the Sandstorm. They can, in theory, follow him, but no, they won't. Reeves just soaking up some mana, but that's pretty much it. They have to go back because Big Gnome is coming. He has a Blink Dagger, and oh my god, what a reaction. Reeves, perfect timing, stuns them both before the Thunderclap comes out. So Reeves, he's not even getting here the consolidation prize of getting like a solo Lion, maybe even an Enigma kill if he would have called him out. So I'm not quite sure. What was that? That was a 3-for-1 trade, since the Ogre was the only one who went down. Big Gnome, unfortunately, not having a TP there. I think Big Gnome could have really made this a 3-2 trade or something. In the end, xGame definitely a winner, obviously, on this one. And it was a beautiful Naga setup. The Naga having enough mana, but oh, smoke versus smoke. And it's 2 versus 3 here. Aloha, look at it. He almost died instantly, but now both of them are dead. He's so lucky. 30 HP he survived, and it's 2 down for xGame. That was just perfect. And I want to go here for Mantis as well. Look at the Torrent. It's going to connect, but they need something more. There's the Boulder Toss. And yeah, Firebender doing all the damage. Big Gnome, the right clicks, slowing him. No, he didn't get it off, but oh, the Torrent. He's fishing for it. It's the boat, actually. Still, nothing. There's the Torrent. No, even that one is off the mark. I can't even believe that, but oh, no fear versus Stalker at the moment. Naga actually surviving this one. And this is her bottle, so she is like 300 gold away from the Sacred Relic. That's just perfect that she didn't die here, otherwise it would have been a second time she's been slowed down for the Sacred Relic. That would have been bad news. So this way she's gonna get it at 16.5, 17 minutes if she finds a nice creep camp somewhere, like in mid. But also now she reached a point where she can obviously put points into Ensnare, which we have right now, plus sending out illusions, since they are level 4, full Riptide, full bottle crowing, and now even getting bottles like this one with a regeneration rune. Did he instantly use that one? Oh, never mind, that was the rune before. I thought he picked it up top. I thought that was the 16 minutes one, but actually it was not. Either way, what is next? We have album sheets in the mid, and they wanna go for something. No Fear is the only one showing, but it's kinda obvious. I mean, if a Rubik goes that close, then there has to be something up. Instead, they wanna look for something else, but I don't know. Enigma, oh, there's the stun. Where's the telekinesis? They don't even need the telekinesis, just the right clicks, but they have vision here on Aloha. There's the stun, and yeah, this is definitely the kill, but still, beautiful ship after the telekinesis. Make that 2, but the OD is coming in. There's just the Astro and Prism holding them in place. There will be a stun right after. There's the stun, even a multicast. Look at this, and all these Eidolons, 4 Eidolons hitting a support. That's bad news. The Naga, in theory, would have been there from the side, but it's not even needed. Relic is up, but of course now he needs to go for that recipe. I'm just looking, comparing. Actually, it's kind of an equal fight, as in gold, XP, everything. Oh, there's the stun, the slow, but Chomi is here, so they don't really want to go for it. Enigma and the Orca is not enough, so it ends up just some harass on the Duza. And, well, Mantis, he's farming. 400, 500 gold now. Nothing was stacked for him in the jungle, which is kind of unfortunate, obviously. But he will still have it fast enough. I mean, this will be like a 20 minutes Radiance. It's okay for the fact that he died twice. Oh, but there's a nice little go on the Enigma. Black Hole is up, but the ship. Oh my god, the ship. Boom. There, the Black Hole is getting blown up, and beautiful steal here by No Fear. No follow-up. There's no stun. The Boulder Toss, 2 seconds. We need it right now. There's the stun on the Ogre, and another follow-up stun, the Burrow Strike. They might even get the third one here. What the fucker? Blowing up the big hammer, but Aloha is surviving it again. Reeves, just looking how his team is getting obliterated, and oh, with that urn and the right clicks, No Fear is gonna even get that kill. That's 4 for 0, even though they are all really low HP. But it doesn't really matter in the end, because they can just go back after the tier 2, which is very low already. They have a cliff, not using it by the way, which is kind of strange. They don't even want to buy time, they just accept that tower being gone. So 4 for 0 trade for album sheet with a tower as the icing of the cake. That's some tasty feast they just had here in the bottom lane. Looking at the crafts now, actually we might want to give it some second. Is it already updated? Not really. But you see it still. The shift already started. Oh, who stuns first? That was the question. Reeves didn't do it. He hesitated, paying the price for it. He wanted to stun him while the sandstorm was up, but he didn't do it. I don't even know why. Now Aloha meets Mantis, but okay, that was interesting. Just blinking over his head. He didn't even see him there. That was just a ward being placed. And that's all about it. Still, xGame giving away too many deaths, too many kills, or rather that way, and towers as well. I mean, they lost a tier 1 tower bottom, now mid, a tier 2 after that awkward team fight. If you take the Lion into account, it was a full team wipe for the cost of O. And there it is. Look at this explosion of XP. This is almost a 4k, 5k experience swing, and it's not even done projecting on the graph. And when it comes to goal, it's 4k already, working towards the 5k swing. That's quite something. I mean, you can obviously come back easier in 6.82, but there are limits. There are always limits. Then again, we have a Naga. A Naga is farming, and I was completely right. There's the Radiance at 20 minutes. It's up. Well, it was a tiny bit earlier. Runes. Yeah, they secure both of them. Bounty on the OD top, and the Naga finding the other one. What was that actually? Regeneration. Okay, couldn't be any better. Song on, regeneration on. It restores you completely full by the time the song ends. That's how you can reset a fight completely and make the turnaround. Either way, what's coming next by Album Sheet? I mean, they had a nice little streak the last 5 minutes. But what's next? Obviously, xGame, I mean, they have a really late game draft. Plus the fact that they really want to sit back and just get here and there a kill if possible. If not, they completely ignore it. We have a Midas on an Enigma. Oh, but there's the epicenter. It is a so easy kill here on that OD. He didn't even know what's happening. Epicenter, I mean, it's a tasty kill. It's like, yeah, 1.5 XP and 500 gold. The OD actually lost quite a lot. This is 400 gold down the drain. And even he went for a Midas. So we have dual Midas gaming at the moment with the Naga Siren on top. That's kind of crazy when you consider everything. But this also means that this game is never really over. They actually wanted to go on Inquisitor here, but it didn't really work out. Ultimate on and the Dusa is just fine. Then again, well, oh, in the mid we have a go on Chomi, the boat buying him some time, but the song interrupting it, and with the Radiance it should be just the end. The Ogre kill secured with this one, even though the illusions, it would have been just fine. But yeah, they get a good kill. It's a killing spree as well, so we have quite a huge swing there. Still, not enough. Like, there's more to come, or there has to be more for xGame to recover from that disaster which they experienced on that bottom lane. And let's see. So far it really looks like Album Sheet want to do something, xGame they want to farm. That's all they want to do. 2 Midas and a Naga, split pushing, give this another 20 minutes. Before that I don't think we're gonna see xGame doing anything here, except for maybe responding to certain aggression. And oh, what did he get? That is demonic conversion. So Rubik with Eidolons of his own now soon. Yep, there we go. It's actually quite nice for Rubik if you think about it. The mid we have a deny of the tower, that's even less gold for xGame, but I don't think they care too much. Still, like those Eidolons for Rubik, it's quite nice because you can just split push as a Rubik farms for you, and the Rubik is farmed as such anyway. I mean, if you look at Rubik 5k, it's quite okayish for support that is usually the lower end of the support. But oh, top again, epicenter, 4-star forward, but wow. He had the 4-star of his own, and he was just, I don't know why he's even pausing right now. He's like depressed that this was completely off the mark. I mean, the OD was somewhere here when he started it here, so it would have been Blink Dagger here, 4-star there, and Burrow Strike maybe here if he's running, but he immediately went back when he saw Bignum and then 4-stuffed just in case. So yeah, good one by OD, and we have another 2-minute cooldown here on the epicenter. What is the Ogre going for? He has 1.8. I'm wondering if he's going directly for support items, obviously, but going for the point booster right now. I mean, he has the gold for support items plus the point booster. Wait, did we? Wow. Okay. I didn't even see that one. It's like a minute ago we had the Lion also receiving a Midas. So this is free Midas gaming at the moment. It feels like a very old patch to me, what xGame is playing here. They really feel like, hey guys, we can defend forever. It's all good. We just go for Midases and let the Naga split push everything out, and somehow the game is gonna be in our favor because we get like tons more items, gold and XP. What the hell is happening here? I'm not quite sure. Either way, they asked for well, minuta is singular, 1 minute. Minutu is minuti would be plural. Minutu. That's just asking for 1 minute, I guess. Oh, my Russian grammar. I'm actually thinking about if I can still find the 6 cases in Russian. Is that like the second? It's shkoluy, like shkola, shkoluy, shkolu, no, shkola, shkolu, shkolom, shkolya. Yeah, I think that's it. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's not go into languages. It's just too confusing. It's just those pauses. It's also very confusing for me and for my brain and for a solo cast, because there's nothing to say and no one who's talking with me. Please, I should get someone in Skype right now and like, hey, talk with me. I'm casting a game, but don't worry, nothing's happening. We're on pause for about 10 minutes or so. So just, I don't know. How are you? Tell me anything. Everything is welcome. That one is actually a good one. Someone in the chat is saying, at last we can see which fish girl is the strongest. Is it Naga Siren? By the way, that head looks also, it looks like an Indian, you know, like those Native Americans. Something like that. And the other fish girl, where is she? There she is. Well, hidden behind a tree. Well, she's ugly as usual. Does she even have anything like an item? No, nothing. Inquisitor, you cheap bastard. So this is standard Medusa as she comes. As for the Naga, wait, where's my Naga? There's Naga. What do we have? Oh, heroic European Elite League. That's an old one. European Elite League. That's like last year. So actually there is a date. November 7, 2013. Yeah, it's really old. Back then when you got like items for watching games in Dota TV or on Twitch for pretty much every single thing. There was no viewer limit. So if there were like 2 people watching a game, then there was like a very, very good chance that you got an item for like first blood, winning, I don't know, killing streaks, godlikes, and shizzle like that. Or denies, you even got items for denies. I don't know, I mean they changed the policy, so I'm not even quite sure. For all those who have their like Twitch account bound to... Oh, we have top a go here. It is on the OD, there's a 4-staff trying to blink out. There is no burst strike, no interrupt, no nothing. They can't really do anything. Bottom, we had... It looks like a haste run, but it's actually not. It's just the bloodlust of the Ogre. And top, oh my god, they want to return here. But Aloha, well, 4-staff, the blink dagger. That's the good thing about the Radiance. You can't really do anything, but at the same time, we have a go here on Big Gnome, and he just wants to get out. Nice little burst strike. So in the end, they're all getting out. First it's the OD escaping. Now I have the other way around. But still, there's the telekinesis here on the Enigma. They're fighting on every single point of this map. And Starcat, you have to run away. Another urn charge. Is there another urn charge? No fear. No, he doesn't have anything. Fate Ball. It's not enough. It's not enough damage over time. And the snake didn't fly either. It was there, the Mystic Snake, but it didn't get in range. So we have like 3 fights with no outcome whatsoever, but people going back to the fountain. That's pretty much all it was. Oh, now people are discussing which fish girl is the best. But oh, we have an invisible Naga Siren and Aloha. Oh, you don't want to be here. Do we have vision? We need vision on the Ogre, but no, there's no dust. There's no nothing. And he's just burst striking out because he can't blink away. He knew exactly that was already ends, disrupting his blink dagger. But it's too bad. If the Ogre just had vision, they could have done something. But no, it's not really happening. But I think we're gonna see some wraparound or a smoke, anything like that. Yep, there will be a smoke. It was on Rubik after all. And let's see what's happening. We have mana drain on the Rubik. Can take instantly out. Oh, but look at it. They want to go here for the Ogre, but Ogre is so tanky. Even though with the ship and the torrent, that poor Lion, he just explodes. He just wanted to help his Ogre friend, but it didn't really help. We still have a telekinesis if they want to continue. Oh, actually there's a telekinesis because he buffed up the OD. Now Big Gnome coming in and the ultimate is out. Now this really hurts the Ogre. It's still alive somehow. Defensive Astral, it's just buying some time. Starkid, he doesn't even have enough mana at the moment for the black hole. There finally, we have the Torrent, but the Torrent actually whiffs. It's not a good timing, but still look at it, the epicenter, the damage is just unreal. There's the black hole, it gets on 3 people. This is the turnaround they were asking for. Absolute perfect. Now they want to get for Chomi, but oh, there's a Torrent and he wants to TP out, but Starkid, what the fucker, he was suspecting that much. Inquisitor, however, he's like, yeah guys, do your business. I'm farming. Everything's fine. I'm farming. There is, Manta is done on him. I don't know if that's the good decision because I mean he was here, like farming around here. For him that would have been like an easy way to come around, join the fight here, give a snake, make it an earlier kill for example on the Ogre and then fall back. But I guess it was also the biggest mistake was here. I mean going for the epicenter, it was really greedy. It was just prone to happen that there is some sort of return black hole, and actually positioning wise they were just perfectly aligned. 3 people under a tier 3 tower into the OD hammer, since both of them survived barely, but they survived. Still, what an amazing fight. Nice turnaround. If that would have been, or if the turnaround would not have happened, then Album Sheets, yeah, they pretty much got like one huge step towards, I don't know, getting tier 2 tower and then high crown. But with this turnaround, xGame is pretty much to status quo. As in golden experience, you just see it. Sorry. Oh, my voice is soon gone. Let's see what else is happening. I'm actually quite surprised that Aloha is still warding jungle, but then again, for the Naga it's obviously bad news. Naga who can't send the illusions to the camps here. Look at it, he's looking for it, but instead he's just gonna send it towards the lane. So I'm not sure what he's better off with. Aloha, well, here's a problem. Naga Siren, do they have vision? Again, no vision, but oh, the stun! The stun is just fine, and yeah, Radiance will tick it over. He didn't even choose to go for anything else, like a burst strike attempt. He just awaited his death there. So in the end, it is impressive, because xGame, they came back on something where Album Sheet actually had the momentum, but now all of the momentum is gone. With the last kill, we should have almost equalized graphs. So we are pretty much back to square one in this game. 28 minutes ago we had the same situation. Laning, farming, fish ladies versus fish ladies. That's all about it. Status quo is reached. Only problem is, if you look at the items guys, we have 3 Midases waiting on xGame's side. Only 1 there for Big Gnome. And I don't know why Big Gnome built that Midas, because it was not his first item. But he was like, sure, if they can have 3 Midases, we can have at least 1. Let's see how this one is going. Either way. Inquisitor. What is his next step? Something big. Like sometimes we see Duzas with like the Maelstrom attempt. I don't like that build too much. I like really like pure damage going directly for MKB, even though MKB is here maybe not the best thing. Oh, multicast on the Duza, just doing some harass damage. That's all about it. The Ogre. What did he had? I mean, he had 1,800 gold all the time, almost 2k gold, and all he bought with it was a Ring of Regen and a smoke. Okay, now I'm actually confused, because I still don't know where this one is going. Now he's buying the wards, so they give actually the Lion some farm opportunity, but even the Lion is not having anything crazy. I mean, he has a Hand of Midas, and that's it. So everything is standard. Nobody's going for a Blink Dagger, no Mech, no nothing. Oh, but there's a nice Naga song here. This is Chomi and No Fear in trouble. Oh, do we have a Black Hole? Yeah, they actually used the Black Hole for this one, so this should be an easy kill, but there's the Naga. The Naga, I say, the Medusa with the ultimate, and now they're petrified. Look at the damage with the Manta. That's one kill, and now the epicenter, but the problem is Ogre Magi. He's in the air. He's not getting a single point damage. That was very, very bad timing, obviously, and that was the funny part is it was by Bignum, so Bignum actually prevented that kill from happening. They're gonna get a nice little blast at the end, and Bignum now even in trouble. There's the ensnare, and there's no way for him to actually get out there. Oh, but look at the damage here. OD trying to get out, and now where's the right clicks? The right clicks on Aloha. I don't know how they survive this with 100 HP only, but they do. And again, Inquisitor not being part of this, not even leaving Manta Illusions here, nothing. He was just one snake of him here again in this fight would have made the difference. That would have been an OD kill, again an OD who is on a killing spree. It would have maybe been a Lion kill, but Inquisitor chooses to be very passive, which I don't know, it doesn't really pay off in the end, because xGame they play as 5, the Naga is part of all of those fights, and she's staying with the team. She's not going somewhere half of the fight while the rest of the team is still trying to achieve something. That's what worries me the most. The Naga, however, she's gonna tank up now. We have the Reaver after the BOTs, so it's kind of a normal thing. Yasha, BOTs, and then going for the Heart. So Heart will come out pretty much soon. The gold for it is actually... Never mind that. Yep, she just bought it at the secret shop. There's the courier. It's flying. So the Heart is done, and 1,700 gold on top of it. So Manta is the next step. Ultimate Orb into Recipe. I'm actually surprised how farm she is. I mean, the last fight was also quite good for her, obviously, because she was part of all of those kills, assist or last hits. So she's like 3k ahead at the moment of the Dusa. And that's bad news. Now Dusa again, part of something here. Eye of Skadi is gonna be the next tier. She just picked up the ultimate orb, so best indicator for something more. No black hole, but look at it. There's the initiation. It's only Enigma, but there's the song. And there's the boat. Boat not hitting anything, and wow. This is the definition of a reset fight. Still, they're gonna get some pressure here on that tier 2 tower, but that's all she wrote, since the creeps completely ignore everything and move further when there's a Song of Siren. And the Naga does the right thing, one illusion after one illusion. So yeah, look at all the damage that is done just on album sheets here, just by those illusions, and where there's one illusion, there are more. This was the third one. Yeah, I think now they finally cleaned out all illusions. The Ogre Magi is trying to wrap around, but what are you doing here? You're completely alone. There's the Tauren and all the right clicks. He's just going down. That was mission impossible by the Ogre Magi. And there's another nice little stun on What the Fucker. Follow-up stun with the Burr Strike. Aloha not in vision, so the boat, nope, is gonna be completely off. Unfortunately. That is a bit off in the timing. However, Aloha, well, you gotta be careful here. Mantis with a Lion around. Something you don't want to be in there. Now he can't blink out. Oh, if Mantis is here, he can't blink out. Still in range. There's the Burr Strike. There's still, if he wants to, the Force Staff. Force Staff is still available. And Snare. Oh, the timing was not good, so... Oh, okay. I don't understand where this one came from and why, but he was trying to. In the end, they're gonna go both down. Even though we have a Burr Strike. Oh, the blink away was successful. And he's trying to help. And trying to instantly go out. No fear. Now he gets that ultimate. But he survives. And with the Force Staff on the high ground, I can't even believe that. We see so many OD ultis flying out and nothing is gonna do anything. This is a bad decision. What the fuck? Like, going for that big hammer ultimate with a 160-second cooldown, especially if you have a setup that is based on the black hole. You saw those combinations earlier in the game. We have black hole on 3 or 4 people, and then bam, the ultimate of the OD coming in, just being perfect, full out damage. Now no ultimate, and the OD, oh, he might actually pay for this. There's Inquisitor. Oh, but the Burr Strike was completely off target. and he's getting away as well. Like, those teams, I don't know, it feels like they're making mistakes, more and more mistakes, the longer the game goes, and the decisions are strange. But let's see. Tier 2 tower, the last one actually falling. In the meantime though, we have the Naga coming out here for a push. Enigma is just hating on some trees and putting up a midnight pulse, but that's it, they're going back. Naga and Enigma push, it's quite a dangerous thing in top. Well, they actually get that poor Ogre, but it is with the help of an epicenter. That's quite some brute force for a support, and they might actually do something here for it. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, literally, what the fuck was that BKB? Ha! Eto Midas. Eto Midas. Midas, wrong hotkey, my friends. Eto Midas. Gidye. Where? Gidye means where. I know that. So I just assume you wanted to click his Midas, and the Black King bar was instead on the position. That's obviously also a mistake you don't want to do, and you don't want to do this mistake in 6.82. 6.82, it's even more of a loss, because you can't buy a new BKB, you only have that one, and there's no way you get those charges back. 10 seconds, that's it. And from there on it goes down to 5. And you already used it twice, now you use it a third time. Well, what the fuck, that is a value second lost on it. Inquisitor, he's desperately looking for farm. He actually caught up with the Naga a bit. Overall album sheet, with the last mistakes of xGame, they caught up again. Plus, and that's something I have to like emphasize, they have the tower advantage right now. I mean, the towers are all down. So album sheet, they have, I don't know, 2, 3, 4k advantage just by the towers and tower last hits. While xGame, if they do pretty much the same and get all the other towers, they will again be ahead. And this pushing, it will come soon. This won't be long. It will come soon anyway. But oh, maybe we have a go here of for Bignum? No. But he's sticking around, wants to use that Midas. Gladly he doesn't have a BKB he can accidentally trigger. Top, they want to go for the OD, but look at it, they're all converging, and he's like, Ella bitch, we're just going out. But instead, we found Bignum. There's the split, but even with the split, there's not much happening, to be honest. Like, if they can get one more Panda, they could just go for him. So, yeah, that's what Mantis is doing. He's following the Earth Panda, while the rest tries to kill off the Wind Panda. But, oh, look at the boat. It hits actually on the line, but the Mac keeping him alive for now. And where is the song? There is the song. 3 people held in place. Those 2, they're gonna get a black hole. There it is. Relieving the song. Where's the hammer? Hammer not even needed. And look at the finger. The finger is coming out. That's 2 kills. Aloha, he's still trying to get out, but with this stun, that's the end of his lifetime. Then again, we have Inquisitor doing them pushes, while Mantis, he BOT'd away there as well. Still, it's a 3-0 trade. And it's ultimate out for Bignum, and after that he was completely useless. And all that just for what? This is not even a quarter. Oh well, it's a quarter. But not even a third. Not even a third damage on a tier 3 tower. On top of that, xGame, they're gonna get Roshan, while we have the Enigma split pushing here. Some pressure on a tier 2 tower. So this is a big win for xGame. Even though, whoa, Ogre, you gotta be careful. Roshan, the new Roshan is punching actually for quite some. Even though this was the first Roshan, unless I'm blind, which is not impossible, guys. Like, as I said, this is short notice cast, solo cast, a lot of pauses, and me being sick. Everything can happen in those casts. Either way, it was the first Roshan, if I'm not mistaken, and well, it's not the full power of Roshan. Another tower denied. That's actually number 2. That's coming out. The second tower denied, and this one, oh, it's not in deny range. Okay, but that's quite some money obviously lost for xGame. I've been talking about, but at the moment they're just fine with keeping their net worth up, as in, say it, kills, fights, and whatnot. So at the moment it's all fine. It's all fine. They don't need towers. Who needs towers? Chat was so amused by the fact Atomidas. Atomidas, what the fuck? Oh well. Reeves, he sees that the creeps were pulled, but yeah, it's Bignum, followed by a Naga Siren illusion, and look at those illusions. They're so pesty little things. You can't really get rid of them. But look at it. I think Album Sheet, they wanna go for high ground. It looks like it. There's no black hole from the last fight still on cooldown. So let's see where this one is going. It should be in theory possible. But maybe they actually find someone. It's the Naga. The Naga is sending illusions from the back, and look at the damage here on Chomi. Jesus. Those illusions, even Inquisitor is having problems with it, but Chomi, he just got below 50%, so does No Fear, just by illusions. This is Naga just playing around with like mirror images of herself. So Album Sheet, no chance to go high ground as long as that Naga is present somehow, somewhere, sending illusions from the side, and even nicely staggered. And she's just going from one place to another right now. I was actually waiting when that diffuser plate is coming out. I've been talking about it in the draft already, but it's not really coming. And even the illusions now chasing away Chomi out of the jungle. So illusions, they farm here a lane. They farm 3 camps, 4 camps maybe. They still have enough rotation. At the same time, we have Naga farming top. So this is the GPM monster we've been waiting for. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. And Album Sheet, they just can't keep up at the moment. The chat was discussing about it. Who is the stronger fish lady at the moment? Alone the split push by the Naga and the fact that they can drive them back easily. It seems like Naga is winning this fish lady contest. But let's see. Next game, they want to get a tower. Step by step, it looks like they finally start to play the game. But oh, we have here a little go on Enigma, but was just a hello telekinesis. Bignum. Oh, he's coming directly for the Ogre, but multicast. Ding, ding, ding. And number 2. There's another stun. Where's the finger? Where's the finger? We are waiting for the finger. It's not even needed. Who needs fingers when you just can club them down? That's pretty much it. Or maybe I'm blinded. Nope, he was out of mana. That's why the finger didn't come. But yep, I think that's a guaranteed tier 2 tower. There's nothing they can do, especially without the ultimate. Bignum so far, I mean, it's only an offline panda. Only. But still, he has been quite useless this game. Like the fights we saw, only boulder toss and some damage was all he did. But besides that, he was dying in lane, he was dying in the fights, and the ultimate was always just circumvented by xGame, just putting up that Naga sleep, and that was all about it. So let's see, 30 seconds till Bignum is coming back, but they're sieging high ground. In theory, they have an OD with the Aegis. They can just siege that tower. Naga illusions, right clicks, and look at the attack speed. I mean, this is not even funny. This is a level 4 bloodlusted what the fucker. So this is not even fun. This is not fun at all. Looking at the attack speed. And what's coming now? Yeah, illusions coming in, doing already some harass damage. More illusions being here, but oh, Micromaster. Yep, now send it in. That's exactly where it has to be. But they completely give up that siege. They don't want to go for like some slow siege, wait till Bignum is back. They've done some damage to the tier 3 tower, they got a better trade, they got a tier 2 tower before. Now they're just gonna finish up that tier 2 tower here bottom, and that's it then for Album Sheet. All the outer towers are down, and from there on, they just have to, I don't know, in this case for Album Sheet I think attack is the best defense. Because you can't wait and just sit till they push you down. Oh, look, Stalker, they want to go on Inquisitor, but oh, everything sort of whiffs. That was a defensive or offensive Astro Imprisonment, but for what purpose? Oh, actually, I think that was, no, it was defensive. I was right the first time. Jesus, Hefla, trust your instincts. It was a defensive one by the Rubik, because OD was not even in range anyway. But yeah, they're going back. It's pretty interesting. I thought xGame, they have the advantage. They're looking for a direct approach, but then again, they're not feeling comfortable. Again, I mean, there are some big fat ultimates waiting for you. It's pretty much the epicenter, then the split, obviously coming out, the boat and the petrification by the Dusa. If all that is aligned, it's really bad news. But then again, we also have the problem of xGame having the Naga song. So unless the Naga is getting taken out instantly, they can pretty much reset everything. And oh my god, OD, what the fuck, what are you doing in the mid? There's even a courier. You gotta be careful about that courier, but look at it! The finger is taking it out, and now that boat It's gonna hurt. Actually, it doesn't, but still, the song is resetting the fight. It's a 5-on-4 at the moment, and who's next? There's the play call. Look at it. Even though the split is coming 4, it's a very short play call, but Inquisitor is going down. That's 3. Make it 4 pretty much soon, because I don't think Bignum is gonna go out of here. No, he's not even moving. He's not even attempting to get out. He should have done the same like Jomi, but he's going down in his spirit form. And Kunkka, he's like, yo guys, that's a bit too stressy for me. See ya. So I don't know. He definitely can't defend. I mean, he can defend to a certain extent, but he can't get close. That's the problem. And we're also gonna have like the hex pretty much done on the OD. I mean, this OD, this money, it's not even funny. Money, not funny. It rhymes, and it's true. He got 7.3k. The courier is now here, but they call GG, so before he even gets the hex, look, there's a boat, ba-boom, but that's about it. Naga to fed, OD to fed, everything to fed. Album sheets, they look good for some parts of the game, but they never really, I don't know, managed to do something with their momentum. And the fish lady, Medusa, is just not as strong as the Naga. That's a fact. That's just a fact. So, yep, congrats xGame, and we go in game number 2.